Maikona, aetoe, aetoe,
You know, I hear people talk about powwows, and I've heard it said, those are just social gatherings. And, you know, that wasn't the way it was when I was growing up. Yes, you know, it was a type of social gathering, and it was a time that people would come together and they had fun. But there was also traditions that were respected and taught during that time, which was respect for our arena. Also, you're taught, you know, respect for uh, your, today, they call it regalia. When I was growing up among our people, it was costumes. They didn't mean costume. They just said, isn't his costume pretty? Okay. And I don't know when it started happening, but it was almost like that was debasing, so you don't say that anymore, you say regalia. I said, but my people never ever spoke like that, you know, in a demeaning way. That was just what we were taught. That's the word we knew then. But there's respect for that. You know, there's so much, I think, to Native American people. There's so many things that mean something to us. For instance, you know, eagle feathers. You know, we have a high regard, you know, for the eagle. And, you know, it just, you just respect those people that have those eagle feathers in their regalia, and you are careful with them. And I think, see, so, you know, for people to say, oh, that's just a powwow, and it made me very irritated, because I thought, it's not. There's a lot of things that, there are a lot of traditions that are there, and from different tribes. And yeah, there's a social aspect to it, but also there's a spiritual aspect as well. And I just think in my heart that I loved it for that reason. So a powwow wasn't just a quote-unquote powwow to me. It was a coming together, you know, of my brothers and sisters, you know, in the native lands. That it just, I mean, we're all related. We are. And when you hear that drum, you know, there's a respect for our drum even. When you hear that drum and the meaning for that drum, that beating of that drum is like the heart, you know, of the earth. That's they say Mother Earth's heart beating. I believe that. And so when you hear that, if you're Native American, it does something to you. It does something to your spirit, man. You feel that. That's real. That's, you know, so we have a lot, I think there's a lot of traditions that we hold and keep during that time. I know I do. I don't know. You know, I know my best friend did. And I know that some of my other friends that I had, you know, did also. There's just so much watering down to our tribes, and I say that it saddens my heart. So, but then you see kids that are half-breeds, that are very, very light complected, you know, that love that Indian traditions and Indian ways. So, you know, you can't really go by what they look like. It's what's in their hearts.
Bakoje inage Yahweh, Yahweh, my kona, aetowe, Yahweh, Yahweh.